We counted seconds, measured distance, mapped the fabric of existence, turned atoms into numbers, numbers into laws, laws into predictions. But one question never moved. Why? Is there anything at all? Not how it formed, not what it's made of, but why it is. If nothing had to exist, then something shouldn't. And if something does exist, then absence, lost. We split reality into particles, but never touched the cause. We described the pattern, but never found the author. 'Cause laws don't choose, they don't decide, they don't begin. They describe what already is. So tell me, who wrote the rule that rules obey?
If time began,
What was before it?
if space exists,
What holds it together?
if mind appears,
Where did it come from? You can say brute fact. You can say just is. But that's not an answer. That's where thinking stops. And we didn't come this far just to stop. Why? What is it? Where from? This isn't belief. This isn't tradition. This isn't guesswork. This is what's left when every easy answer falls apart. You don't need faith to ask the question. You just need honesty to follow it. This is proof.
Yeah, man setting up and everything. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Yeah. Look, man said nothing made everything. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Look, you said nothing exploded, I'm clocking the nonsense. Zero ain't origin, that's just a concept. Void don't spark up a cosmic procession. You need a cause for a causal inception. Time at the start, now time's not the base. Can't put a clock on the thing that creates. If there was before, it ain't in the frame. 'Cause time itself came inside of the chain. You're talking laws like laws are alive, but laws don't move, they don't decide. They don't choose paths, they don't align. They don't initiate space and time. They describe patterns after the fact, not how the universe actually acts. So who wrote the rules that the rules obey? Don't dodge the question, don't look away. Answer that, yeah. Starting from nothing, that don't sound right. Dark can't birth up a universe light. If everything's here, then something was first. Either blind structure or mind in the words. Starting from nothing, nah, that's a myth. You're filling the gap with a phrase that don't fit. If truth's what you want, don't skip the start. 'Cause just is ain't science, it's where you depart. You say it's brute fact, cool, that's quitting. Translation, I don't know, so I'm done with it. That ain't depth, that's intellectual limit. Like man saw the door but refused to get in it. If it's all just random, explain the precision. Constants align with a fine-tuned position. Mass and expansion equations, consistent. Life in the balance, not accidental conditions. Probability, don't play with the maths. You need infinity stack just to land on this path. Still you ask, why this set and not next? Even multiverse theory can't dodge that stress. Cause if there's many, what selects the one? Why this universe and not another one? If no selector is random or forced, then both leave gaps you ain't bridging, of course. Something from nothing, that don't sound right. Dark can't birth up a universe like. If everything's here, then something was first. Either blind structure or mind in the word. Something from nothing, nah, that's a myth. You're filling the gap with a phrase that don't fit. If truth's what you want, don't skip the start. Cause just is ain't science, it's where you depart. Let's get it clear, I'm not pushing belief, I'm following logic beyond what you see. You trust in reason, then reason it through. Don't cut the chain when it points back to you. Cause mine came from matter, explain that leap. From non-aware to aware that we think. From dead to conscious, from blind to intent. That's more than a jump, that's a different event. You got laws, you got maths, you got structure intact. But none of that tells you why any of that exists in the first place. Don't skip the stage, cause origin questions don't care for your frame. You can stop at it just is, or you can ask why? Yeah.
Never good.
Who made everything?
Why are we here?
If God is real, why can't we see Him?
Where do we go when we die?
Why do bad things happen?
Is it all just random?
Why?
Who made it?
What's the point?
Is there more? You ask what every mind has asked from the first breath to the last.
You search for what cannot be seen
Yet surrounds you.
in everything,
You question,
because something within you.
knows.
Let me tell you.
You ask the questions most grown men avoid. That's where truth begins. Listen close. Don't rush the answer, understand the frame. Every why you're asking ain't a simple game. You're not just asking how the world got made, you're asking what sits past the whole cascade. If something starts, then something caused this rise. That ain't belief, that's just applying mind. But if the cause itself was also made, you're stuck in loops that never seem to fade. So follow it, don't cut the chain halfway, cause truth don't bend just cause it's hard to say. We reach a point where thinking always ends. Something must exist that don't depend.
No beginning, no external need.
Not made, not shaped,
Not forced to be,
not bound by time.
cause time ain't there.
Time itself began inside its care.
But who made that?
If it was made, it wouldn't be the base. You'd still be running in the same old race. That's not escape, that's clarity applied. A necessary source you can't divide.
Not a thing inside the world you see, but what allows the world to be.
No start, no end, no came to life.
The root beneath all space and time. We search for truth in what we see, but sight ain't all reality. Not everything real shows in the light.
light. Some things are known by how they guide.
You asked, why can't we see him? Listen now. You're asking right, just
Asking how.
but vision's limited, don't let it fool. Your eyes ain't the only thinking tool. You don't see love, but you feel it deep.
You don't see thoughts,
But they don't sleep,
you don't see time.
yet time still moves. So not
Seeing something don't disprove.
You don't see gravity pulling you down. Still miss one step, you'll hit the ground. So what you measure ain't the whole.
There's more to truth than what you hold. So, how do we know it's real?
You rate the signs, not chase a face.
Yeah,
You study patterns,
set in place.
the way things work,
The way you think
the way your mind
connects the links.
reason itself.
Where did it come from?
Random chaos,
Don't build outcomes.
logic ain't born from blind collision.
Truth don't rise from pure. We search for truth in what we see, but sight ain't all reality. Not everything real shows in the light. Some things are known by how they guide.
You ask why, bad things, that's where it bends.
Where
Surface answers always end. If life was smooth, no pain, no tests, no wrong, no right, no worse, no best, no real choice, just scripted flow.
like actors in a staged out show.
But choice needs weight, and weight needs risk.
And risk is where the meaning sits.
Without the struggle, no growth is formed.
Without the door,
No light is born.
without the tank,
No truth revealed.
no strength inside.
No wounds to heal.
So, life's a test then.
Not like school where answers stay, but how you act day by day. What you choose when no one sees. How you handle what you're given to keep. Your mind, your heart, your voice, your role. That's where you shape what you control. Not what you had, but what you did. That's where the truth of life is lived.
You're not here random.
You're not here lost,
You're asking questions.
because something inside
Recognizes the cost. We search for truth in what we see, but sight ain't all reality. Not everything real shows in the light. Some things are known by how they guide.
You asked if there's more.
You already feel it.
Don't ignore that.
That's where it begins.
Yeah. Brute fact, yeah. Yeah. Let's not stop there. Yeah. Brute, all mine, what's behind this frame? Is it random code or a conscious aim? You can say it just is, but that don't explain why it all holds shape, why it all sustains. Brute, all mine, don't dodge the line. If you're chasing truth, don't press rewind. I don't know, ain't a place to stay. That's where real thinking fades away. Look, you got patterns in the cosmos, constants precise. Everything balanced like it's measured twice. Mass and expansion, equations consistent. Life in the margins but perfectly positioned. You said laws, but laws don't act. They don't move, they don't impact. They describe what's already intact, not what made the universe start like that. If time began, then time ain't base. Something outside it set the pace. You can't timestamp what's beyond the frame. That's like drawing borders round infinite space. So when you say it just is, that's where you freeze. You replaced explanation with the phrase at ease. Cause if everything's here, then something was first. Either blind structure or mind in the works. Brute or mind, what's behind this frame? Is it random code or a conscious aim? You can say it just is, but that don't explain why it all holds shape, why it all sustains. Brute or mind, don't dodge the line. If you're chasing truth, don't press rewind. I don't know, ain't a place to stay. That's where real thinking fades away. You said multiverse, infinite spread. Every outcome, somewhere ahead. But even then you ain't solved that core. Why that system exists at all in the first. Why those laws that allow that frame? Why not chaos with no set aim? You pushed it back but it's still the same. Still one big question you didn't explain. If it's necessary, couldn't be changed, then this exact world had to be arranged. But you say it could have been different still. Now you're stuck between chance and will. Cause either it's fixed or it's open choice. If it's open, then what? Pick the voice. Random don't choose and laws don't decide. So something selected what came into life. Live. Brute or mind, what's behind this frame? Is it random code or a conscious aim? You can say it just is, but that don't explain why it all holds shape, why it all sustains. Brute or mind, don't dodge the line. If you're chasing truth, don't press rewind. I don't know, ain't a place to stay. That's where real thinking fades away. You're conscious, aware, you reflect and you think. You question existence, you stand on the brink. From lifeless matter to mind that can see. That's not a small step, that's a different degree. Atoms don't aim, they don't intend. They don't decide where thoughts begin. They don't evaluate truth or lies. Yet here you are with reason inside. You trust your mind to deny the mind. That's a self-defeat in a clever disguise. Using logic to say logic's not real. That's cutting the branch that you're trying to feel. So yeah, you can stop, call it brute. Say that's the end, that's your route. But don't say thought led you there. You chose the point, you wouldn't stare. Or mine, that's the line.
It's something you see. We don't see the wind, but we feel it move. Don't see the truth, but we know it's true. Not everything real's in front of your eyes. Some things live deeper inside your mind. We don't see love, but we know it's there. Don't see pain, but we feel it clear. If you only trust what your sight can prove, you miss half of the world that's guiding you.
Look, man wanna measure what can't be weighed. Put truth in a box like it's man-made. If it don't show on the graph or screen, they say it don't count, that's a narrow scene. Cause sighting the limit of what is real. You don't see thoughts, but they shape how you feel. You don't see time, but you watch it pass. You don't see gravity still, you don't float past. So why when it comes to something divine, man switch the standard and draw a line? Like everything real must show in sight, but half of your life exists out of light. You trust your mind, but can't see your brain. You feel emotions, but can't explain. So don't act shocked when truth sits hidden. Not everything real was built for vision.
We feel it move. Don't see the truth, but we know it's true. Not everything real's in front of your eyes. Some things live deeper inside your mind. We don't see love, but we know it's there. Don't see pain, but we feel it clear. If you only trust what your sight can prove, you miss half of the world that's guiding you.
Man says, show me God, I hear the demand. But truth ain't always what fits in your hand. You don't see justice, walk in the street, still knowing something ain't right or complete. You don't see meaning, you don't see worth, but you feel purpose in your work on earth. So I expect something beyond space-time to sit in the lap just to fit your mind. If something made all the space you see, then it ain't bound by the same degree. You're asking something beyond the frame. Step inside it, that don't make sense.
Close your eyes, feel it there. Not everything real needs to appear.
Yeah, you ever felt like there's more than this? Like life ain't random, it don't just exist. Like something deep is behind the scene, even when you don't know what it means. That pull inside when you question life, that voice that tells you wrong from right, that quiet sense you can't ignore, that feeling there must be something more. That ain't weakness, that's awareness. Not blind belief, that's realness. You don't need sight for every truth. Some things are recognized inside of you.
We don't see the wind, but we feel it move. Don't see the truth, but we know it's true. Not everything real's in front of your eyes. Some things live deeper inside your mind. We don't see love, but we know it's there. Don't see pain, but we feel it clear. If you only trust what your sight can prove, you miss half of the world that's guiding you. Not everything real is something you see.
I follow the questions all the way through. didn't stop halfway, didn't ignore what was difficult. And this is where it leads.
Everything point in one direction, not by force but reflection. Piece by piece it all aligns. Truth don't shout, it shows in time. Everything point in one direction, mind behind the whole connection. You can doubt, but still it's there in the way the world
Look,
is.
I checked the base, I followed it through. Didn't skip steps just to fit a view. If something exists, it needs a ground, not just a phrase that gets thrown around. You can say brute, you can leave it there, but that ain't solving, that's thin air. Cause mind exists and reason too. So whatever's base must explain that truth. You can't get logic from what's not aware. Can't get meaning from something that don't care. Can't get purpose from aimless chance. Still man say random, I don't buy that stance.
Everything point in one direction, not by force but reflection. Piece by piece it all aligns. Truth don't shout, it shows in time. Everything point in one direction, mind behind the whole connection. You can doubt, but still it's there, in the way the world appears.
I look to the world and look within. Same patterns repeat again and again. Order outside, order inside. Reason in me, structure in time. Not perfect proof like maths on a page, but enough to see through the surface stage. Enough to know it's not just chance, that everything here's not random dance. You can resist it, say not enough, but that's where the standard starts getting tough. Cause if you demand what can't be given, you'll reject anything that isn't driven. This ain't blind belief, this ain't guessing. This is following truth without suppressing.
Everything point in one direction, not by force but reflection. Piece by piece it all aligns. Truth don't shout, it shows in time. Everything point in one direction, mind behind the whole connection. You can doubt, but still it's there, in the way the world appears.
I'm not saying stop asking why. I'm saying follow it, don't deny. Don't cut a chain when it gets deep. Don't fall asleep when it don't come easy. Cause truth ain't loud and it ain't forced. It meets you halfway if you stay on course. Not everything shown, not everything seen, but that don't mean it don't exist in between. So yeah, I questioned, I tested it all. Faced every doubt that I run when it called. And what I found wasn't forced or planned, just the clearest explanation of where we stand. Not everything needs to be proven to be known.
You searched. You questioned. You didn't turn away when it got difficult. Most people do. You followed it. Past the easy answers. Past the comfort. Past the noise. And now, you're here. Not everything needs to be loud to be true. Not everything real needs to be seen. Some things are understood without words. You don't need to force it. You don't need to rush it. Just be still.